Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the fourth match with Abzan Panharmonicon. We have all of our colors. We've got a Birds of Paradise. It's not terrible. That Noxious Gearhulk has been super popular despite only having one in the deck. Opponent plays Blood Crypt. Possibly Jund again. We draw Tide Hollow Sculler. Alright. I think I'm actually going to play the Temple, maybe? Get a Scry effect. Why not? Siege Rhino. Yep, we're going to keep that on top, that's for sure. And we will pass. Opponent plays Black Cleave Cliffs. Maybe just black and red. Maybe it's not Jund. Knight's Whisper. Alright, draws 2 cards, loses 2 life. We draw the Siege Rhino. As much as I want to play the Tide Hollow Sculler, I do want to get the Siege Rhino out. So we'll play the Birds of Paradise, and we will pass. We'll see if this lives, though, if we're playing against like a Rakdos control type of thing. Another black and red land. Yeah, it looks like it's Rakdos, which is cool. I like Rakdos. I like Rakdos control. I don't know how well we're going to stand up to that. They get a swamp, too. Yeah, looking just black and red. Liliana, the Last Hope. I changed my mind. I don't like black-red. Screw black-red. Don't like it. Yep, there goes the Birds of Paradise. It just never lives. That's just how it works. We draw a forest. We'll play Wooded Bastion, and we will play Tide Hollow Sculler, which we have to kind of awkwardly tap our mana for. Alright, Tide Hollow Sculler. Let's see what our opponent is trying to do. Liliana, Inquisition, and Ensnaring Bridge. Ugh, yeah, it's definitely control. Kind of like a... I guess it depends. We have to see more of their deck. But it's kind of like a SuperFriends type of thing. Looks like they're controlling the board, not allowing me to attack, so it's kind of a prison-esque Planeswalker type of thing. I guess we take Ensnaring Bridge, because that's like really painful. So we'll take that, and we will pass. There's the Inquisition. At least it can't touch the Siege Rhino. Can only touch the Elvish Visionary, actually, so that's what they take. There's Liliana, alright. Makes us sacrifice, so we lose the Scholar. Opponent gets their Ensnaring Bridge back. Opponent takes up Liliana, and we draw Birds of Paradise. Alright. As much as I like Rakdos control, not very fun to play against. I'll fully admit it. So let's get Siege Rhino in play. Opponent goes to 14, we go to 23, and we will pass. Yeah, playing against Rakdos control, not super fun, kind of demoralizing, really. Ensnaring Bridge, so we're not going to be able to attack with the Siege Rhino. Inquisition, that can only take the Birds of Paradise, which isn't super useful. I mean, it was getting us to Noxious Gearhulk. Discard a card. I guess we'll discard the Noxious Gearhulk. Can't play it, and I don't know if our opponent even has creatures in their deck. Opponent gives the Siege Rhino -2/-1. Not that it matters too much. We draw Smother. Completely useless. So I guess we are going to pass because we cannot attack. This is fun. Now I know how I make everyone else feel when I play Rakdos control. Not super fun. Opponent plays Blood Moon. Ugh. It's just so bad. Do we just concede? We don't have any land. We'll see what we draw, but man, it's just looking so bad. Each player discards a card. Yep. So we'll discard Smother. And we draw a land. Alright, I think we just concede. I mean, we can kind of play it out for a couple more turns if we really want to. We do have all of our colors. Oh, no, we don't. We don't have black. I don't know. It's bad. It's really bad. And this is not a good matchup for us because they can just kill all of our stuff. They ultimate Liliana, the Last Hope. They lightning bolt us. I'm just auto-yielding because it doesn't matter. So, sorry, things are going through really quick. We draw another land. Alright, yeah, we'll concede. Concede. Good job. Rakdos control, that was fun. The Rakdos control, but it's also like SuperFriends, prison type of thing. This might be an established deck and I just don't know about it. So I guess we just bring in creatures. That's kind of what we want. So we'll bring in Reclamation Sages for the Ensnaring Bridges. We can bring in Oblivion Rings, because those actually work as removal, maybe. So bring in 2 Oblivion Rings. We can take out Murderous Cut, take out Smother, just all the removal. Just, we don't need it. So we need 2 more cards. I guess we can bring in Duresses. Duresses or Camballs. I think we'll go with Duress. That brings us to 61 cards. Abzan Charm's not completely useless, but it's not great. So we'll take that out, and we'll submit this. Alright, game 2. And we have a lot of lands. Wow. Tons of lands. And not the right lands to play the Obsidat. Though if we do get the Obsidat in play, That could be a good thing for us. So we're going to keep it, play a forest, and pass. Opponent plays a Marsh Flats. We draw Tide Hollow Sculler, play Llanowar Wastes, and pass. Opponent cracks a Marsh Flats, gets a Blood Crypt, plays a Swamp on their turn, plays Collective Brutality, making us discard an instant or sorcery, so that's not going to do anything. We draw a Plains. Let's play the Plains. Let's play Tide Hollow Sculler. So all we really need is a black source for Obsidat, and that'd be fantastic. Let's see. Ratchet Bomb, Ob Nixilis, Night's Whisper, and Ensnaring Bridge. Now we can destroy the Ensnaring Bridge. We can destroy the Ratchet Bomb too, but let's take the Ratchet Bomb. It's the only thing that can kill the Sculler, so that's fine. If they play Ensnaring Bridge, then we'll just blow it up with Reclamation Sage, so that's fine. Opponent plays a Mountain, plays Night's Whisper, draws 2, loses 2, bolts the Sculler. Alright, gets their Ratchet Bomb back. That's fine. We draw a land. Fantastic. It is actually fantastic. It is a black source, so we can officially play Obsidat. Llanowar Waste on bottom. So next turn we can play Obsidat. Unless our opponent just happens to have a Blood Moon, that would not be good. Opponent plays Chandra, Torch of Defiance. So yeah, it is kind of like a Super Friends deck. That seems to be the general idea here. Opponent takes up Chandra. Sure. We draw a Panharmonicon. Oh, this is actually getting pretty good. We'll play the Wooded Bastion. I think we'll play Panharmonicon first. We're not in any danger of dying, so I can kind of stall it out for a turn. Ensnaring Bridge will come into play as soon as Obsidat hits anyway, so it's fine. Panharmonicon. Next turn we'll start draining for 4 every turn. Opponent plays Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright, so no more Reclamation Sage. Chandra ticks up, reveals Anger of the Gods, which doesn't help. There is the Ensnaring Bridge. That's fine. Who needs to attack with Obsidat? I just need to drain your life slowly for several turns. But yeah, we drew a land, so let's get straight into Obsidat. Alright, cast Obsidat. Drain the opponent for 4. They go to 13. We go to 18. End of turn, we will exile Obsidat, so it can come into play next turn. Drain for another 4. Opponent takes up Chandra. She's getting close to ultimate, which isn't super nice. Ob Nixilis, alright. Yeah, Super Friends for sure. I forgot about that one too. Liliana's, Ob Nixilis, Chandra, I gotcha. Alright, Obsidat's gonna come into play, and they are tapped out, so they don't have instant speed removal, so it'll happen again next turn as well. So there we go. Drain the opponent for 4. Opponent goes to 8. We're gonna go to 20. And we drew Elvish Visionary, not terrible. We get to draw 2 cards with it. So we'll play that. Draw 2, Duress, and another Panharmonicon. Dang, we're going to start draining 6 per turn. So yeah, let's play Panharmonicon. And play Duress, which I just realized I tapped wrong. I wouldn't have had to lose 1 life if I had used Temple of Malice, but that's alright. Duress the opponent. Knights with Damnation. Damnation doesn't hurt. It's sorcery speed. It can't touch Obsidat. Ratchet Bomb will take 5 turns. I think Night's Whisper is our worst issue here, actually. Especially with Chandra about to ultimate. So yeah, Night's Whisper, that's going to be our choice. We will exile Obsidat. They ultimate Chandra. They draw a card with Ob Nixilis. I think the lag is letting up, so that's nice. They play another Ensnaring Bridge, which triggers the emblem. We go to 14. Are they going to cast Damnation just for Elvish Visionary? Mostly just to trigger the emblem, but it's kind of funny. Yep, Damnation. Dang, that is 1 wiped out Elvish Visionary. But we go to 9 and opponent's at 7, so a little bit sketchy, but Obsidat here is going to drain the opponent for 6, so they go to, oh, we draw a Siege Rhino. There we go, that's the game. Lucky top deck. We've got plenty of those with this deck, it seems like, but Siege Rhino for the win. Triple triggers. Oh, we don't get to see it. Opponent conceded. Alright. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. I think we just submit. Let's get right back into it. Game 3. Here we go. Alright. Match 3. Or Game 3 in Match 4. Double Obsidat, 1 Siege Rhino. Dang, this hand is amazing except the lack of lands. But we're going to keep it. We're going to be greedy. We do get to wipe out our opponent's hand a bit. Opponent plays Inquisition. Welp. Alright. Inquisition for our Duress. That's got to feel bad. Doesn't hurt me though, it's fine. Not a big deal. Draw Oblivion Ring, sure, that's not... Oh wait, oops. I thought that was a Land of War Wastes. It enters the battlefield tapped. Well, I guess we don't get to duress this turn, but that's okay. Probably. Possibly. Thoughtseize. Probably gonna hit a Siege Rhino. Maybe an Obsidat. I guess Oblivion Ring if they're worried about, ensnaring bridges getting exiled and stuff. They take duress. Alright, well, that was unexpected. So a Thoughtseize for a duress. Sure. We draw Elvish Visionary. We're gonna play that, draw a card, try to get into some lands. A Forced. Fantastic. So we need one more land and we can play Siege Rhino. An opponent is stuck on one land. That's a bummer. Thoughtseize. Dang, they got all the hand control stuff. We don't have another duress for them though. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Inquisition and Thoughtseize taking out 2 duresses. Ugh. Opponent took out Oblivion Ring. Alright. Birds of Paradise. So that's fine because that taps for mana. I wish it would have came out a little bit sooner, but it's alright. We do have mana for Siege Rhino now. We will attack for 1. Opponent will go to 15. Does feel kind of bad that the opponent is mana screwed. Fatal pushes the Birds of Paradise. God damn it, dude. Really? Really? I just wanted to play Siege Rhino. Abzan Charm. Maybe we cast it to draw cards. Let's do it. We need land. I just want any land, really. Alright, Abzan Charm. Drawing 2 cards. There's a land. And a Hero's Downfall for all of those Planeswalkers. So I think that's going to be the game. I mean, it's way too early, obviously, but they're mana screwed. And we just have all of our stuff. We're going to start draining for massive amounts. Oh, opponent concedes. Dang it, dude. That's, it's kind of early. I mean, we were good. We're definitely, we got the hand to win this game. Double Obsidats. So even if they did remove one at instant speed, oh man, triple Obsidats. One on top. And another Siege Rhino. Okay, know what? I don't feel bad. Normally I would be like, dang it, we can't show this. Opponent got mana screwed. But man, we were drawing all the stuff. We weren't drawing a 5th land though, that's something to note, but double Siege Rhino and then Obsidats going every turn. Yeah, I don't feel bad. But there you go, guys. That is match 4 with Abzan Panharmonicon. This deck is so janky, and yet here we are. 4-0. I can't believe we went 4-0 with this. And we've played good decks. We played Jund, we played Burn, we played, I don't know if that was necessarily tier 1, but we were playing against some very powerful and expensive cards. And our little budget deck got us there. And we are 4-0. So we can actually go 5-0 with this deck, which is not I mean, we've had a lot of luck, but it was not expected. I was expecting this to be like a 3-2-ish, 2-3-ish type of deck, but somehow we're 4-0, guys. We're 4-0. We've got one more match, and we could potentially go undefeated in the tournament practice room with a Panharmonicon deck in Modern. I don't know. Seems kind of crazy, but if you want to see that final match, guys, the final match, as always, check the description. There should be a playlist, and I will see you in the final match.